let's talk about surface area. Finding the surface area of a pyramid. The formula for surface area of a pyramid is 1/2 the lateral height, the perimeter of the base, plus the area of the base. Make sure you know what your letters stand for. You find the perimeter of the base by 2 times length plus 2 times width, because the base is a square. So you have 2 times 4 plus 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 8, so the perimeter of the base is 16 inches. The area of the base is length times width because it is a square. So 4 times 4 is 16 inches squared. You'll need those when you go to plug it into this formula. So you get surface area equals 1/2. Your lateral height is the height on your side. So this is your lateral height. And then we found the perimeter of the base, which is 16, plus the area of the base, which is 16. Make sure you do all your multiplication first and then add your 16. You should get a final answer of 66 4/10 inches squared. Circle or box your answer so you know it's your final answer. Question 2 states, if the dimensions of the lateral side were doubled, how would this change the surface area? The lateral length was 6.3. So if I double that or multiply it times 2, I'm going to get 12 6/10. So trying the formula again, I'm going to plug in 1/2 times 12.6 times 16 plus 16. Again, according to GEMDAS, you need to do all your multiplication first. Then add in 16. You should get a final answer of 116 8/10 inches squared. So if I divide 116.8 by 66.4, I will get 1.76 inches squared. So the surface area has almost been doubled. Let's try the surface area of a cone. The surface area of a cone, the formula is pi r or the radius, times the lateral side, plus pi r, or the radius, squared. Remember, r squared is the same thing as radius times radius. So for surface area, I'm going to say 3.14 times a radius of 8, a lateral side of 17.9, plus 3.14 times radius, which is 8, squared. According to GEMDAS, we must do multiplication first. So this first half, you get 449.648 plus the second half. Remember, this is 3.14 times 8 times 8. You get 200.96, making the total surface area 650.608 centimeters squared. Then it asks, if the radius of the cone is half the current length, what is the surface area of the cone? Right now, the radius is equal to 8. So if I divide 8 by 2, I get a new radius of 4. So let's plug it back in. Get pi times r times the lateral height plus pi r squared. The radius is 4. The lateral height is 17.9 plus 3.14 times the radius, which is 4, squared. Remember, 4 squared is the same thing as 4 times 4. You want to multiply each of these sections and then add them together. When I multiply left to right, 3.14 times 4 times 17.9, you should get 224.824 plus 3.14 times 4 times 4, which is 50 and 50.24. When I add these together, I should get a total surface area of 275.064 centimeters squared. To find how much it has changed, you want to take the new surface area, 275.064, divide it by the original surface area. Take the original surface area, 650.608, and divide it by the new 275.064. It is changed by 2 3600ths. So if you divide it in half, let's try this again. Just like we did over here, you're going to start with the second surface area, divide it by the first surface area. So 275.064 divided by 650.608, and you will get 0.423. This is approximately a half. So if it is divided in half, the surface area is 2 times smaller. Pause the video, try these two shapes, and check your answers. Check your answers with the ones written below. For number 5, the surface area becomes 610 centimeters. When you multiply all the dimensions by 2, you get a length of 12, a width of 10, a height of 50. When you plug this into the formula, you get 2,440. You want to take the new surface area and divide it by the old surface area to get the changed attribute. This is 4, so the surface area has not been doubled. It is 4 times larger. On the cylinder, you get a surface area of 226.08 units squared. If you triple the height, you get 5 times 3, because triple you multiply by 3 equals 15. Once you plug it into the formula, you get 477.28 units squared. To find the changed attribute, you want to divide the new surface area by the original surface area. This equals 2. So in this case, the surface area is 2 times larger.